What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Back again with another episode of Brooklyn Boys
Radio.
Radio.
What's going on, good people?
What it do?
What's up, Mo?
Back after
You
the
looking-
4th of July.
Yeah, we had to take another break. We forgot the 4th of July. We should have took a 3-week vacation.
Listen,
And came back.
let me know I'll leave right now.
No. People love us. They be asking me. Somebody texted me this week, was like, yo, what's up with this show? Yeah, I didn't see a new episode. And I'm like, it was 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? I actually got a text about it. I be shocked when people, I had went out to, what's that shit, Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee,
Yeah, the block party.
block party. And, you know, a couple people was like, yo, I love the podcast. Yo, I love the podcast. Yo, you know what I'm saying? So it's funny that, you know, sometimes we doing this thing and, you know, I don't really know how many people watch it or, you know what I mean? And it's funny when you see people coming in. Sometimes I be shocked, like, what's up? Why this nigga looking at me? Or why this person keep looking at me? And they kind of looking at you because of the podcast. You probably used to people staring at you from the success you had. I always been behind the scenes. So for people to kind of just be like, ain't you? Or be like, yo, Styles. And I'll be like, oh, shit. So, yo, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you.
Appreciate the love.
Keep liking, sharing, and subscribing, you heard?
Keep liking, sharing, and subscribing.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. So what's up, man?
Chilling, like a villain.
You looking like summertime?
Summertime.
Summer too hot. How that song go? You gonna mess it up. Something, I don't know, that Chris Brown shit, that's my song.
I don't listen to none of that recent music.
Oh my God, this guy here, bro. This guy here, bro.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Well, we can jump right into the show, because talking about recent music, you seen what happened with Rick Ross in Canada over the 4th of July holiday? I think it was Canada Day or something like that.
Canada Dry.
Yeah.
Ginger ale. He got ginger ale.
That shit was crazy, man. You know, what I want to say about that, though, because somebody asked me, and I watched the video, you know what I'm saying, and I feel like it's Rick Ross' fault. You know what I'm saying?
I do too.
And, you know, the bouncer got pummeled, pounced out. His man got knocked out. I think they said it was the DJ or something like that, got laid out. And people in leadership, I look at them in a different way that I look at other people. And when you're in leadership position and you're in the forefront, I've seen a lot of people trying to protect Rick Ross, get in front of him and stuff like that. But they shouldn't have to. If he started that trouble as the leader, he should have been in the fight
basically
with the rest of the guys. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's why he pays them.
Yeah, nah. You can't start that type of shit and not be in the forefront and you was behind the shit.
If you're paying that person,
nah, bro.
I mean, I don't agree with it, but what I'm saying is,
because he paid the bouncer, he didn't pay the other nigga, the DJ, to get knocked out. The DJs, he did to scratch records, not to get his jaw scratched. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he wasn't there to get his jaw checked. So, my thing is like, yo, you can't be in a leadership position and then put your peoples in danger. And not being afraid,
not only
of that shit. Like,
that was just mad disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, why would you go to Canada and play the song? Like, you taking this shit too far, bro. Like, you go into a hostile environment, potentially hostile environment, and to disrespect the home team guy and go, all right, these niggas ain't gonna do nothing. You could have got somebody's head blown off. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, God forbid. So,
did you see?
That's irresponsible, bro.
The video that the dude did, the white dude.
Nah, I didn't see it. No.
Yeah, he had did a video on his car, whatever. Supposedly, they're saying that it was Hell's Angels.
I don't know who they was, bro.
Yeah, no, that's what they said. It was Hell's Angels.
Yeah, I know. I tell you this though, them white boys were screaming nigga too much for me though. A lot of them was out there, nigga. You can't scream that word, bro. Like, you know, it was disrespect happening. You should tap this jaw and keep walking. Because somebody gonna tap your shit. You keep screaming that nigga word. But I just want to say that. But yeah, you can't put your people on front line like that, and then you behind the shit. You tugging the chair. You moving back. Come on, you man enough to put your ass out there. You should have been man enough to get in the fray late of it and fight and do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But I won't lie, Rick Ross a funny motherfucker. That nigga, cause I saw his video for him.
He's a character, bro.
Yeah, but she was funny though. I ain't gonna lie.
He's a character.
He said, "I did MMA."
He's a character, bro. Like that dude is a whole gimmick.
Yo, I'm just saying, this shit was funny, man. Cause I give him the funny shit, and it was stupidity on
Every
his
time
part.
he talk, it sounds like somebody scripted it, bro. Like he's a whole gimmick.
Yeah, that's his thing though, man. It sound like he scripted it. That's his thing. I thought that shit was funny though, but you know, it is what it is, man. So yeah, you can't, people, man, when you out there and you in a leadership position, or even if you with your team, you always got to be mindful. You not just with yourself. You got other people with you that can get hurt potentially off of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So stop thinking about yourself and think about the people around you, because everybody got to get home safe. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah, everybody got to get home safe, man. So
And this was Conversation Corner with Styles.
yeah, you know, I seen this thing right here. It kind of disappointed me. It was Supreme Court had a ruling in Oregon saying that they're gonna be fining or jail timing people that's sleeping on the streets.
That's crazy.
They don't got no money to go sleep somewhere else. So what you finding them for?
So you're gonna fine them when they don't have money to even have a place to even pay for a place to live. It's kind of backwards. I mean, but they also send guys to jail for not being able to pay child support.
Yeah, I understand the system, man. Instead of you getting these guys help, we sending all this money to all these other places. Spend the money into our country. Spend our money onto these American people that's living out here on these streets. And yeah, what you gonna say?
I heard someone say that Russia should invade America so that America could send money to America.
They probably right. They probably right. They probably right. Cause that's the only probably way we help ourselves. Because we only help people that got problems in other countries. We don't help the people that's here. So shame on you, Oregon, for taking these homeless guys and want to charge them or put them in jail, give them jail time for sleeping on the street.
Help them. Don't hurt them.
Yeah. I got bad news for Suave. Well, it's not really bad news for Suave. Suave, I'm going to give you a couple of pictures of states because I don't know all the states. The only state I knew was Texas and a couple of Midwest states it looked like. Pornhub will no longer be available in your state. So if you like Pornhub, Suave, when you go do work in other states, check the state you're going to because you're going to have your best friend with you.
They won't run the Spank Wire.
Spank what the fuck?
It's another site, Spank Wire.
Yo, this guy knows, man. I never even heard of these type of things. Spank Wire.
I don't even know Spank Wire still exists.
I never heard of that, man. This guy, where you get that from?
I don't know.
Spank Wire.
I just know Spank Wire from way back.
That's crazy. Spank Wire. Line Wire. Yeah, I heard Line Wire. That's for music.
Nah, Spank Wire.
Okay. Okay, Spank Wire it is. I don't know what he's talking about, but okay. Talking about, you know, Spank Wire. Got a quick question for you, though, Mo. Do you consider it cheating if you're in a relationship and you're masturbating?
And I'm masturbating?
You masturbating or your girl masturbating, whoever, somebody masturbating in a relationship.
I don't consider that as cheating. I mean, what if your girl is masturbating to a video of a guy? Is that cheating?
Like she thinking about that nigga while she...
I don't know. I don't know what's in her head. I just know what's on her finger.
See, shit.
Is it okay?
I would say yeah.
What if
Like-
it's a guy she knows?
That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But
What if you caught your girl masturbating to videos, old videos of her and her ex having sex?
that's disrespectful, bro.
Oh, okay.
That's disrespectful. Even though I've masturbated to an old video of me and a chick, like before. I like to see myself rather than watch porn.
Okay.
It ain't really about the girl, though. It's about seeing myself.
Okay, narcissist.
Now, it's not about being a narcissist. I don't want to look at no other man meat, so I'd rather look at my meat.
So you get turned on by your meat.
Yeah,
you're
okay,
saying-
fine. Fuck it, it's my meat, nigga.
So you get turned on by looking at meat.
Fuck you talking
No,
about.
because you just said you don't watch it for the girl.
Nah.
You watch it to see yourself.
No.
So you get turned on by the meat.
No, I like the girl's
Even
pleasure.
though it's your meat, but you get turned on by the meat.
Stop it. Stop. You going too fucking far with
Suave,
this
you
shit.
see what I'm saying?
No, I don't see what the fuck you saying. You sound crazy. What I'm saying is, I like girls pleasuring my meat. So I like to watch that, not them pleasuring somebody else's meat. And then sometimes, for me, I can't, it's gonna sound crazy. I can't say like a white dude pumping out a black girl on a thing, like and bring me back to like some slavery shit. I can't watch that. So like I gotta get a black guy. It's too much criteria in my porn watching. Like you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can't do that.
You got way too much trauma, bro.
Yeah, you
can't even watch porn. God damn. You
get
triggered.
maybe. But what I will say is, if I was masturbating and my girl was there, because I'm not thinking about her when I'm masturbating. If I had a shorty, I'm not necessarily thinking about her.
So what are you thinking about?
I don't know, maybe Halle Berry or some shit. I don't fucking know. Somebody I can't get or somebody I had already. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. So you're thinking about a female from your past?
I may think about a female from my past, but it's not really her. It's like I'm not thinking about her like like I want her back. I'm thinking about her like...
You're reliving the experience?
The experience probably. You know what I'm saying? It's not really her that I'm really like, oh yeah, nah, I gotta have her. Nah, it's just not. So maybe if your girl was doing the same thing, maybe...
We have officially reached our limit for two men to be talking about masturbation.
Listen, man. Ladies, let me ask you a question. Is it cheating? Do you consider it cheating? If you masturbate and you got a man?
How is that cheating?
What if your man is masturbating and he thinking about another chick? You think it's cheating? Okay. The lady said okay, so I guess it's okay. Keep masturbating, y'all.
I was just about to say that.
Who you thinking about?
Right?
I caught you. You better be thinking about me.
Knock, knock, knock. You been in that bathroom a while. Who you thinking about?
Who you thinking about? I want to know. I want to know. Another news, in Tennessee, they just passed a law that anybody that's found raping a kid could potentially face the death penalty. I'm not opposed to that.
I'm not either.
I think there's one thing. I think I can forgive you for a bunch of shit. I can forgive you for killing people. I can forgive you for a bunch of shit.
I think the death penalty makes more sense for child molesters than it does for murderers.
Yeah.
Because, see, the reason it doesn't make sense for murderers is because we kill people who kill people because killing people is wrong. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think I could deal with that. Like, if they got the right guy, and without a shadow of a doubt, I can deal with the death penalty. I don't think you should do nothing to a child, bro. Like, you can't do nothing to a child. I've been seeing a couple of weird shit the last couple of days about child. I can't even watch this shit. So much shit.
To me, there's a element of evil that comes with doing something to someone as helpless as a child. You know what I mean? There's an element of evil to that. And that evil that lives within you is never going to die until we kill it. Death penalty. There you go.
Yes, I'm not opposed to that. So shout out to Tennessee for that law. I'm not opposed to that. And
Shout
I think
out
you
to
probably...
Tennessee.
And I think if you had more people under that scrutiny of, yo, I could face the death penalty if I get caught for this shit, they probably wouldn't do it.
No, they'd still do it. Like I said, that evil don't die inside of them, bro.
Deter them a little bit, make them go, I shouldn't do this, I don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not opposed to that, man. Like, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Hold on, Mo, hold on. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. I'm sorry, Mo. Real quick. I seen this story. I wasn't gonna bring it up now, but I bring it up. I don't know if you saw it. I think I sent it to you on Instagram. I saw this about a year ago, but then I seen it again, and it resonated with my spirit, man. It's a story about an eagle. You seen the story? I think I told you about the eagle. So basically, if y'all know what I'm talking about, I seen it on Instagram. So they said eagles live to about 75 to 80 years old, right? But they got an important decision to make at 40 years.
Second life.
To get to 80 years old. If they want to get to 75, 80 years old, they got a decision to make around 40 years, right? And that decision is that the eagle...
The beak gets dull.
His beak gets dull, and his
talons get dull.
And his feathers get heavy. For order him to live, he has to crush his beak against a rock.
He has to go to the top of the mountain.
And crush his beak.
Yeah, keep banging his beak against a rock until it falls off.
So it falls off so it can grow back.
So the new one can grow. Then he has to pull out the old talons.
Pull out every talon in his toes. And then he has to pluck out all his feathers. So he can have new feathers. So over the years, the feathers get heavy.
That takes 6 months.
So he can strive again. And I heard this story.
So he can gain his next 40 years
40 years, because now he had fresh talent, fresh beak.
He's basically
fresh
reborn.
wings. And for me, you know, a lot of times in our life, man, we got to shed off some of the dead weight. Sometimes we got to get to a point in our life where we get to a point where we go,
And it's
yo,
hard to do.
we've been doing the same thing, proverbial thing, over and over and over, or we've been
Or
dealing with the
sometimes it's about
same
walking away
situation.
from people that aren't good for us that we love.
Dealing with the same situation, and you got to go and, you know, throw that shit to the left and think about you, or you have to, you know, give up on an idea and try something new for your life, for your career, and your mindset. Sometimes the way we pay our bills, you might be one of the people that like to splurge and spend some money here, buy a couple of bottles here and do this. And then as second life is coming in, you're going, yo, I can't keep spending money like this because I got to plan for retirement. I got to plan for my next situation. And when I saw that story, I think a lot of people could probably relate to that. And, you know, and if you don't relate to that, that time is going to come in your life where you have to think about that second half of your life, especially if you want something brand new in your life, especially if you want to feel different and be able to move freer and be able to just do things at a better capability in your life. You got to sometimes shed the dead weight. So, you know, the Eagle story really kind of resonated with me over the weekend.
It did with me as well because, you know, once again, that rebirth, man. And I always say this: true failure occurs only at death. You know what I mean? Because as long as you keep trying, you keep trying, you keep trying, you know, you get to that point in life. And that's why I always say too, like, you're never late when you're running on God's clock. Because you never know at what point in life your success may come. So you could get to 30, you can get to 40, you can even get to 50 years old. I mean, they tell you, I think it's like 90% of millionaires don't make their first million until after 40. But if you pay attention to social media and you pay attention to the bullshit society tells you, by the time you get 35, if you ain't successful yet, you'll think that you missed out. Like, you'll think it's too late, you know, when it's all bullshit. You know what I mean? All of this shit is a facade. People have you think that if you ain't rich by 25, that, yo, your life ain't going nowhere. Or if you ain't rich by 30, like, that's all bullshit, man. You know what I mean? It's never too late to be reborn and to do it all over again.
Yeah. So if any one of y'all need a rebirth, man, go shed the dead weight, man. Go break that beat.
Go up on the mountain, bust your head against a rock.
I ain't gonna say you bust your head against the rock, but shed all that bullshit out your life, man, and don't be afraid to start all over and be brand new, fresh ideas, fresh people, fresh surroundings. Talking about fresh surroundings, there was a study that I seen that said scientists were saying if when you surround yourself with people that elevate you more in life, that you 90% of the time you come out with a better life. So, you know, especially for us, like where we come from, the environment we come from, and we loyal from kids. We learn to be loyal with our friends.
That's one of the things we're taught, like, early in life.
And it doesn't matter who you loyal to, right? Like, that's my man, piece of shit, right?
Doesn't matter.
And you loyal to that shit. Plenty of us have went to jail and died because we've been loyal to the wrong motherfuckers. Plenty of us been in relationships and been with people because we've been loyal to the wrong motherfuckers. Plenty of us been with family members that we've been loyal to because we share this thing that we call blood, and we loyal to the wrong people in our life. But scientists study shows if you surround yourself with people who are promoting healthy affirmations into you and telling you you could do it and want the best for you and putting you in the best situations, your life could skyrocket. So a lot of times, you know, they say that old saying, be careful of the company that you keep. And that it resonated with me so much when I seen that, and I was like, dang, this is why a lot of us can't get out of that mud, can't get out of that pit, because we associate with some scumbags, bro. We associate with some scumbags, man.
Yeah, I mean, bruh, misery is contagious. You know, that's the reality, and a lot of times we don't realize it. A lot of times, you know, you're surrounded by people that sometimes you could just feel that heavy energy, you know, and you know, there's nothing wrong with people pushing through life, right? Because life is about struggle and life is hard, but that can't be all the time, bro, where your mind is just in the negative and it's moping and it's just this you're constantly in this depressed state. You get what I'm saying? Because once again, like I said, that energy's contagious, man. That energy's contagious. And outlook, your entire life looks different, all depending what perspective you're looking at it from. You know what I mean? It's the whether the glass is half empty or half
Half
full.
full. Yeah, man, we just got to be careful with some of the guys that we hang around with. And I also think, if I had to go back and think about it, like, if I think about some of my friends that quote unquote didn't make it, or that, some of them still where they at when we was teenagers, and I look at the group of friends they chose to stick around, they kind of all in the same bunch. But we don't see that as young men. Like, we don't see that. Because you don't see it till later on in life.
But that's because when you're in the midst of it, it's normal to you. It takes for you to kind of see it from a distance. As you get older, then now you kind of have some distance from it where you could actually really take a look at it. Because it's hard for you to see something as a whole when you're in the middle of it.
But I tell young people this all the time. Sometimes I even talk to Nisha and I talk to Allie over there and I say, yo, it's everything is cool right now. But as you get older and y'all step back and you're going to go, yo, why did I do that?
Why did I even do that?
And they don't get it. They be like, y'all, shut the fuck up, Sally. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't get it. But it's so true. When you take a step back and you start looking at the past and you go, and then you start seeing people from the past. You ever seen a group of guys you grew up with and you're like, yo, why the fuck these niggas look like that?
You know what? Strife tells me that all the time. He's like, yo, man. He's like, when I started getting around y'all and all of that, the same dudes I used to look at, like these big homies from the gang or whatever, he's like, I started looking at like, why the hell did I respect this person? Like, what could this person have ever taught me? You understand what I mean? So yeah, sometimes it takes for you to just have distance.
Sometimes you gotta distance yourself and you start seeing things clear, man. So, yo, be careful, man, especially the young people that watch the show, man. Really take heed, man.
We believe in y'all.
Yeah, and not only that, we made the mistakes sometimes that you guys don't gotta go through. And I know it's hard because y'all wanna go through the mistakes yourself.
I wanna address something too.
Go ahead.
One of our viewers, there's a young man who had reached out to us, because he had reached out to the email too.
Oh, this is the same gentleman I told you about?
Yeah. And you said that there was an issue with a dude or whatever. He was with his kid, and you kind of stepped away from it and you left the situation alone out of respect for the kid, but it's been bothering you. I mean, my advice to you would be, for one, I don't really have context to the story. I don't know if this person is someone that lives on your block, that lives around your way, if it's someone that you're bound to bump into again, or if it's someone that, in order for y'all to bump into each other again, you would kind of have to seek that person out. If it's somebody that you're going to see on the regular and you think that it's a problem that's hanging in the air that is bound to resurface, I would say all dependent, man. Like, for the most part, it's not even worth it. If you already left it alone off of principle because he was with his child, then let that be. You understand what I mean? Sometimes God puts you out of a situation and it's not, you leave it in God's hands. It's not for you to take it out of God's hands. You know what I mean? So if it was the resurface, then let dude make his move. But for the most part, what's done is done. I would not breathe life back into it.
Yeah, I spoke to the homie that day. We went back and forth for a couple of texts, but yeah, man, same thing you said, man. And I appreciate him even feeling like he could reach out to us and have that conversation, man. He respected us enough and like, he's a young man. So whoever feel like that, man, I'm never gonna try to steer y'all in the wrong direction. I'm gonna give you the best answer I could possibly give you. Shit, when I gave him the answer that I gave, I called you. Was like, yo, what you think about this answer? Because I want to make sure that we was aligned and we saying the same thing, man. Because I don't want to see y'all destroy yourself, man. So anybody got any questions?
Pride to lead you wrong, man.
Nah, definitely, man. So yeah, shout out to homeboy, man. I don't remember his name right now from the gram. I gotta go back to the gram, but yeah, he know who he is, man. Shout out to him and thank you for watching the show again. Yeah, man. I seen something funny the other day, man. Real funny. We're gonna talk about these two because they on the same show, but we're gonna go to Shannon Sharp first. So I was watching Shannon Sharp and he was telling these stories basically like how he don't go to chick's house. He's like, yo, I went to two girls' house and basically they told me they ain't had no man and both times niggas came with the switches and they kind of like, yo, what's up? This is my girl.
I mean, they were nice enough to let him go.
They let him go,
let
right?
him come back for his watch and his chain. You got to let go. I don't know if you got the watch and the chain though, bro.
Oh man, so yo, you know, and I tell people all the time, I'm not big on going to female's house. I've never been, that, you know,
telling me that.
I don't know if because I got my own crib or I own my own house. It's like, yo, listen, I've never really been, I don't get comfortable, man. Like, especially when I don't know you like that. Like, because I feel like this, right? I feel like a female could tell you anything. A female's always going to tell you, yo, I don't mess with him no more. Oh, yeah, he ain't going to do nothing. He ain't like that. And then he come through and he be like that, you know what I'm saying? So a female always gonna say something. They can't control it, bro.
Not to mention too, you also got to understand that some of the wildest niggas in the streets, their woman never sees that side of them, bro.
That's true too.
You understand?
And
what
look
I'm
at some
saying?
of the quietest niggas. Some
yeah.
dudes that's not even about that life. Coochie will make you do some crazy shit.
Never mess with an emotional man, and that's an emotional situation.
He go off her, off you, and then go off himself. You know what I'm saying? Yo, my man told me one time he went to a chick crib. It was like a one-way in type of situation. But she was on the first floor, but it was bars on the window. You know, in New York City, we got bars on the window and shit. So he said he in there doing his thing with shorty. 3 o'clock in the morning, the window knocking. He's like, who that? And my man is certified. You know, he get busy. He got a table on and thing on him. And she's like, yo, that's my man. He's like, I know you in there. Get up, get up, get up. I'm calling your phone. Get up. So she's like, yo, what you gonna do? He's like, yo, he said, yo, I
got a story to tell. I hear you, big.
The nigga said, yo, I went under the bed, right? So he said, I went under the bed. I said, why you went under the bed? You got your head more. He said, yo, my nigga.
It ain't for what? It ain't worth that.
He said, yo, I done shot him. I had to shoot her because she telling, like, it ain't even worth all that. Mm-hmm. And this nigga's certified, right? So he said, yo, I go under the bed. And he's like, yo, I'm hiding under the bed. He said, I just jumped out the coochie. He said, I jumped out, he came in, they talked for 2 seconds, he take her back in the room, he start thrashing her. But she can't tell the nigga no. You know what I'm saying? Because he came over. And, you know, she said, yo, I don't even think he gave her time to like go in the bathroom and do nothing.
Nasty shit,
right?
Bro.
Shorty don't want to get caught. You know what I'm saying? So he said, yo, I said, where you at? He said, I'm under the bed squeaking up under the bed. He said, yo, they pass out. I said, yo, I'd have got caught because I'd have started snoring under the bed. It was no way in hell he'd have caught me. They'd be like, what the fuck is that under the bed? He said, yo, I just kept my hammer on my lap, on my stomach. He said, yo, I just laid there. He said, they got up. She went to work. He left out with her. And he said, I left after that.
Yo, he ain't never called shorty after that, right?
I don't know. I was so shocked that the nigga stayed on the bed for all them hours. He'd have caught me, bro, because he'd have heard me snoring, bro. There's no way in hell I could have stayed up after that, bro. So, yeah, going to chick's crib, I'm skeptical sometimes, man. I'm not saying I won't do it, but I'm skeptical, man. I'd rather invite you to my house in my space where I can control the space. And I never had no problem with no women popping up in my house. I don't play that type of shit. But even if I did, I feel like I can control that situation.
Control the situation.
I don't feel like a woman can control an angry dude that's coming in.
And plus, you in a dude neighborhood, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you want hostile ground.
Yeah, so stay out of women's cribs, man.
Stop playing those away games.
Especially when you don't know, man. And I've seen a lot of homies who fell.
Yeah, who lost their life behind that.
For being in women's crib. And it's not even homeboy fault. He don't even know. He thinks shit cool. Homeboy come in and he got the jammy on him and he give it to homeboy because he feel like he with his girl. And that's sucker shit too. I don't like that neither personally. Because for me, you don't know what the girl told the dude. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what she told him. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if she said,
But the problem is sometimes when a boyfriend comes, the other dude want to play tough guy too. You got to understand.
Oh, I'm leaving.
Yeah, like.
I'm out, bro. I ain't know.
Neither of y'all should have an issue with each other, man.
Yeah.
Neither of y'all, because a lot of times, dudes get on that, yo, don't talk to me, da-da-da, and it's like, yo, bro, like, understand the situation that man is in. Give that man his respect and you keep it moving. Like, yo, bro, I didn't know about none of this. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. This happened to you. I'm out. Like, seriously. This ain't got nothing to do with me, man. Y'all handle that.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine, too. He got caught in the girl crib. He got caught in the shorty crib. Nigga said, yo, I hit in the shower. He said, I hit in the shower. He said, dude kicked the door off the hedges.
What?
Yeah, he kicked the door off. You know what I'm talking about, too. He said, dude kicked the door off the hedges. And he said, he going crazy. He's like, yo, man, I'm a gangster. Man, what the fuck I'm doing in the shower? He said, yo, I came out. He said, yo, I'm mad bigger than homeboy because homeboy, the homie's big. And he's like, I'm like, yo, little man, watch out, man. I'm out,
Oh, I
man.
know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Like, little man, watch out, man. You go ahead and listen. But when the dude seen him, my man so big, dude didn't want that problem. He left the problem for him and his chick. He ain't stupid. He ain't had no, my man was like, I had to have on me everything. He's like, yo, but yeah, who want to go through all that type of shit, man? You got to be careful, man. I got to be careful when y'all go. And you know the crazy part, when I was growing up, I was a king to go in any girl's crib. Like back then, because I couldn't bring them to my house. So niggas used to call me crazy. I used to go in everybody projects. I was in Red Hook. I'm in Plaza. I'm in Linden Plaza. I'm in Brownsville Plaza. I'm in Van Dyke. I'm Uptown and Pummeled Grounds. I'm everywhere, bro. I didn't care. I was young, full of cum and dumb, man.
That was all of us back then,
yeah,
man.
I ain't taking no chances now, bro. Like,
I think that was all of us back then.
I'm definitely not taking those chances now. I can't.
And if it wasn't you going, it was your man telling you,
yo, come with me. Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
You remember when your man tell you come with you, and now you come outside, it's 6, 7, 20 niggas in the hallway. Yo, why this nigga got me out here, bro? I never got no jammy. I remember one time niggas followed us to the train station though. All the way to that train station. We got on that shit so quick, bro.
Deep.
I remember we had the box cut. I got my shit ready to go. Yeah, got my shit ready to go. Yeah, those days was crazy. You go with your man and get caught up with your man, bro. Yeah, you got to stay with your man. So, I remember one time I did go to a girl crib. I got so many girl crib stories. Me and my cousin, we go to Queens. We take the dollar van, we go out to Queens.
Oh, just from Jamaica?
Yeah, we go out to Queens. We go to Shorty crib. She like, yo, my cousin come on you. I'm like, yo, have somebody for my cousin. You know what I'm saying? So she got somebody for my cousin. And we sitting, my mom at work. Son, we in there. The titties just come out. I'm downstairs in the basement. He upstairs somewhere. Cause her room downstairs. I think he upstairs in the living room. I'm kissing on the titties and shit like that. We cut school and all that. Son, why the door open up, son? But the girl, her cousin, saw the mother coming or something, heard her coming, heard the door. Man. Sent my cousin downstairs. We got to climb out this little basement window.
Yeah, I know the little one that's high up.
The little basement window. We climb out that shit. We hear the mother like, what y'all doing cutting school? And she must be like going through the crib and shit, but we out by that time, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, stay away from the girl's house a little bit. Stay away, man.
Stop playing them away games.
So, I'm seeing Stephen A. Smith, man. Yo, Stephen A. Smith, man. I don't know, man.
You be bugging.
Stephen, man, and I love First Take. You know what I'm saying? I love the show. That's my sports show of choice in the morning. Stephen A. Smith, man. And I met him the other day too. He was cool, but he wasn't so cool neither. And that's a whole nother story. I'm not gonna talk about that on here, but I'll save that for another time. But Stephen A. Smith, man, I don't know, bro.
I've never seen a man.
You know what I'm talking about, the story I'm talking about, because I want to tell the audience the story we're talking about.
I've never seen a man who had his day in court, was found not guilty.
Talking about the OJ.
But the entire world.
Let's give him context. We're talking about OJ. He talked about OJ being on them shouting
BET honoring him.
BET honoring him. They honor a bunch of black people that died for the year of 2023, I think, and 24. And they honor people every year. And OJ was one of the people that they honored. And he had a problem with BET honoring OJ Simpson.
And regardless of whatever, OJ had his day in court and he was found not guilty. He was found not guilty. So I don't understand how there are people in this world who still carry on as if he was found guilty.
Yeah, people say, Stephen A. was like, because OJ seemed like he didn't care in certain parts.
Who gives a goddamn?
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't care neither if I ain't kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't care neither. I don't care. I ain't do it. The judge say I ain't do it. I got judged by the jury on my piss. And so many white folks got, you know,
Bruh.
get who are guilty, and we know they're guilty, and get thrown out, and they'll get ostracized like that.
So many white people get found guilty and still get honored.
And still get honored. Yeah, you're right. So I didn't know why Stephen A. felt the even need to go fight that fight when nobody really fights for us. You fought the Kyrie Simpson fight. That was crazy too. Like, I ain't understand that. And then come to find out, you know, so many people who getting sick from, you know what, we ain't gonna mention it now, and nobody even talks about it. And so many places don't even have those criteria that they had before, because they found out that
it was
thing,
all bullshit.
It ain't what it was supposed to be. So, like, Steve, I don't be understanding so many things you take. It was another thing he did this summer too. I can't remember what it was. It was something else that he did. He got involved with. I know you got some female issue things that you got involved. Yo, Steve, something when it comes to us, man, please stop it. Because a lot of times you way out there in front, so people look at you and go, yo, he represents them. You don't represent all of us talking that shit you be talking, bro. Like, you know, and I like your show, man, but I didn't see nothing wrong with BT and O.J. Simpson. I didn't have no problem with it, bro. It is what it is. You know, it's unfortunate what happened to Nicole Simpson and
Ron Goldman.
And Rob Goldman. That's Goldman, right?
Yeah, Ron Goldman.
Ron Goldman. It's unfortunate, but you know, listen, man.
The man had his day in court.
And OJ, at the end of the day, OJ, before that thing happened with them, OJ was like, he had all the commercial TWA running through the airport. Y'all don't remember TWA. He running through the airport and doing all that stuff, the Wheaties box commercials and all.
His other thing too is that before all of that, OJ didn't consider himself black. Like, bruh, you know, y'all always find a reason to question people's blackness. Not saying that OJ was the biggest advocate of black people in the black community. It's not that. It's just, but you can't take away from a man's achievements. You know, OJ was one of the first like world-renowned black athletes. You understand, that was getting endorsements and all of that. It's like, look, man, at the end of the day, he represents us. No matter what you want to say about the man, he represents us. When the world looks at him, what they see is a black man, not a white man, regardless of how you feel, regardless of what you say. You understand? And when we choose to speak about our own in that way, guess what? The world just sits back and looks at us, and they go with their crab in the barrel shit again.
Mentality.
That's all it is. You understand what I'm saying? So I know that you didn't mean, your intention wasn't anything negative, but I need you to understand that that doesn't reflect well on us as a community at all.
Yeah, I just thought that was distasteful, man. Listen, man.
It's sort of
it was
like
a
pandering.
moment, it went past. It wasn't like niggas gave OJ a big speech. It was simply a picture. OJ Simpson, listen, bro.
They gave him 4 seconds. You gave him 10 minutes.
I don't even know if he got 4 seconds. It was like a 2-minute O.J. Simpson. He was God. But it is what it is, man. Like, yeah, man. Stephen A., man, chill out, bro. Chill out. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's okay for your woman to deny you sex?
Huh.
Like if she's mad at you. Not saying if she's sick.
It's always okay, because that's not up to me. You understand? It's up to her. Do I think it's right? Do I think it's conducive to the relationship? For some, you know,
like to weaponize the sex.
You need to weaponize it. Yeah, to withhold. No, hell no. I think that's very damaging. I also think that that's very controlling, because people have a tendency, when they can't have their way, they do it to punish you. You know, I don't think that's right at all, and I don't think it's conducive to the relationship. I think it's very destructive.
Yeah, for me, you know, I don't think it's right for any partner to withhold sex. I don't think it's right if your man came home and he paying the bills and say, I'm not paying rent because you didn't, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm not paying the car note, or I'm not paying the health insurance, or I'm not buying you a birthday gift because, like, this ain't your child, man. We don't punish our kid. You can't, y'all ain't punishing my wife, person who's equal as me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's kind of crazy, like to withhold anything. And if you weaponize sex in the household, you know, I don't think that's good for the relationship, and I think that's downfall for the relationship. I think you on a downward spiral for the relationship to be over. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's good. And sometimes I think women, they use that as their power or their leverage. Don't touch me. Leave me alone right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be bothered. I'm not messing with you. But like I said, if I came home and said, yo, don't touch me, I'm not paying for the vacation. You know what I'm saying? It'd be...
You can't withhold sex from a woman because, bruh, we've talked about that before. Like, every man has been pressured into sex at some point in time, made to feel like he has to, even though he didn't want to, bruh. Mm-hmm. Because if...
Oh, then you be like, you giving it to somebody else?
It's that, or it's what are you, gay? Or like, or it's you're making me feel unattractive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think, I think sex is important in relationships. And for me it is anyway. I'll talk for myself. I don't require much as a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do my part as the man. I'm going to do what I got to do if, you know, whether that's helping out with some bills or paying something or making sure you comfortable, you good. I'm going to do my part. So for me, if sex is important to me, that's all I require, then I feel like that shouldn't be a deal breaker for me. Like, you shouldn't be trying to weaponize that with me. I'm going to do my part regardless of what. You know what I mean? And if you're not giving sex in part of the relationship, I don't want to be in that relationship with you. Like, because it's important to me. That's like some other stuff is important to you for me. So if a chick ain't having sex and we ain't doing, like, why we even fucking around each other? But you want me to do all the other shit that you want me to do as a man and make you feel comfortable and make you feel loved and be your friend and talk to you. Nah, you got to give me something that's important to me too.
I think that's something people always have to remember, and that's a mistake that people make. People get into relationships and they don't assess their partner's needs, right? They just automatically think that whatever they need is what their partner needs. And if it's not important to them, then they treat it like it's not important to their partner.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? We all have different things that are requirements for us in relationships. You know, for some people, it's sex. For some people, it's being prioritized. You get what I mean? And just because something may not be important to you doesn't mean it's not important to your partner.
Nah, wholeheartedly. I saw this thing the other day too. I don't know if it was funny, but it was kind of weird too. It was like the worst proposal I ever seen in my life.
I saw it.
Dude pretend like some dude jump in the back of a van
with the crowbar,
broke
all
mask,
the windows in the car.
broke all the windows, and then they took him inside the back of the truck. The girl is crying, hysterical. Then he jumps out and goes, gets on his knees, and she still goes, yo. I don't know the right way I would propose to a woman. I want to do some fly shit or maybe just be basic, but I ain't doing it that way, bro. That was crazy. Like, and that was some white people shit, man.
I didn't get it, bro. I didn't understand.
What y'all think is a nice way to propose to somebody or be proposed to? I would love y'all to tell me that, because, yeah, I would want to do some fly. I be seeing some
propose?
Huh?
You looking to propose?
Not right now, but I want to one day. I want to do it the right way though. I want to make it nice. I guess it's up to the woman you have. Some girl might just want some traditional.
Once again, it goes.
Get on one knee.
It goes back to that person, what they like, because some people want it to be grand, and some people want it to be intimate.
How you want to be proposed to, Nisha? Look, Nisha ain't even trying to get married. Allie, they said, fuck that, just give me some dick. I don't want no ring.
This guy's crazy.
So how would you want to be proposed to?
I'm not thinking about getting married right now. I'm still young, living my life.
See? That's where y'all mess up. This is the time for you to be thinking about that. Your best years. Y'all want to wait till y'all 35, 40?
No, not even.
You know, and not even if you don't want to wait that long, but I think you should have an idea of what you want, right? Like, you should have...
She don't know exactly.
How, yeah. You know, listen, man. I would want to do something nice. I'm so worried about the ring, man. That's why I be worried about, like, what kind of ring I'm gonna get, what kind of ring she want. And I ain't got a wife. You know what I wish?
How much would you spend on a ring?
How much? Depends on the day, bro. Today?
No, I mean, how much? Ideally, how much would you want to spend on a ring?
Today, I think a good ring should cost you anywhere. See, I don't see because I don't know if it matters. See, it's because I don't want to put the wrong thing out there for people.
Well, remember they said the ring is supposed to cost 3 months' salary. So, yeah, that's the standard. The ring is supposed to be 3 months of your salary.
Shit,
so
some niggas only making $1,500, $3,000 a month. Nigga,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If they're making $9,000. But that's
$9,000 is not a bad ring.
No, 9,000. Listen, 9,000 isn't a bad ring for somebody who's living middle class. That's not a bad ring.
Yeah, it's not a bad ring. That's not a bad ring. But listen, if somebody paid $5,000, I don't know if it's about the ring. For the women, it's about the ring. I maybe think.
I mean, honestly, me as a man,
See, I don't want to. I just want to say this real quick. I don't want to put the wrong thing out because there's so many different people.
No, I'm not.
From different.
I know, but that's
walks
what I'm
of life,
saying.
right? Like, because a brother
Like
go
when
out
you
there and
say-
buy a $2,000, $2,500
There's nothing
ring.
wrong with that.
It's nothing wrong
If
with
that's
that.
what you can afford,
for
there's
your
nothing-
woman and
there's
she likes
nothing-
that,
and
then
she
that's
likes
totally
it.
fine.
But once again, it goes back to the need.
Yeah.
Some women don't mind a smaller stone.
Yeah.
But for me as a man, that ring is also a representation of me. You get where I'm coming from? So I'm not saying that I want to go spend $100,000 on a ring, but I would want something nice on my woman's finger.
I wouldn't spend $100,000 on a ring.
No, I said
No. Yeah. Because only reason
$100,000 for a ring, bruh, she's barely gonna be able to
for
carry
me,
it. Like that's
for
how.
me, because you know me,
And they'll cut her finger off for that.
Yeah,
thing,
for
bruh.
me, I'm frugal in the sense where I'm frugal in the right way. Like for me, I'd rather take, if it was $100,000, I'd rather spend $20,000 or, $15,000 and put the rest on the house for us. Like I'm always thinking about how to set up the future. Because I think sometimes some people put so much into the baby shower, put so much into the wedding, and they never put nothing up for the future, like how we gonna live. And then you get into these financial problems, and then y'all going, yo, we can't keep the marriage together because this don't got no money, we ain't got no money for the bills. And if you didn't put all that money up front loaded all into the marriage, into the ring, and all that other shit, you could have had money to survive whatever storms y'all was about to get into, God forbid. Because sometimes storms come. I don't give a fuck if you got a good jobs.
If there's one thing that's a guarantee in life is that
Yeah,
storms will come.
and you can have, both of you could have 6-figure jobs. And next thing you know, her father died, her mother died, God forbid, your mother and father died, and next thing you put in the gift 5 funerals, then you got to take one of your brother kids because your brother passed away, and you got your 2-3 children, and life start lifing. Right? Immediately.
Lord knows life does.
Life at some point. So I don't care how much money. Or you could be, I know dudes that make millions of dollars and still got problems.
How did we get here from how much do you spend?
No, because I'm just saying because everybody always think about in the beginning of getting together in that fiance and marriage and don't look at it for the long term. I just think when you're in a relationship, we gotta look down the hole, man.
But once again, I think that's why, like I said, the standard of how much your ring should cost is 3 months' salary. Because at the end of the day, it's not supposed to break you. You know what I mean?
I don't know, somebody named Snow calling me on Instagram. Who the hell is Snow? I don't know who the hell that is.
I would do anything just for you.
Yo. That nigga just called. Oh, I know who that is. I can't even talk right now.
Stunner.
Hey, I'm gonna call you right back, love. I'm in the middle of shooting a podcast, so give me like 15 minutes. We almost done. Yeah, so
Styles be macking on the gram.
Oh no, I don't be mad. I don't know why she calling
Shoot
me
your
on
shot at his DM. See Styles.
You can jump in.
No.
I wasn't macking on the gram. I don't know why she calling me on the gram. Maybe because the iPhone. Yo, you know somebody with iPhone the other day, this quick offbeat. I can see their messages when they checking my joint.
Wow, you Samsung people get hype over seeing an
I'm
iPhone
just saying.
message.
And they could see mine. They was shocked. They the one that put me on.
You was hype.
No, I wasn't hype. They was more hype than me. I was like, yo.
Because you just seemed hype.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Us regular iPhone people, that's not anything amazing.
Nah,
to us, bro.
whatever, man. Whatever. You know something. I'm done with this conversation with you, man. Done with this conversation with you, man. I just want to put that there. Do you think it's okay to tell your kids no?
Of course. I think telling your kids no is a part of preparing them for the reality of life.
Yeah, I think we got to tell our kids no a little bit more, even when we don't want to tell them no. Just to get in the habit, like, you have to earn everything, bro. Because I think a lot of times, even with me, if I had to do it all over again, you know when you first come, you just kind of, because you only got one, so when you first come, you kind of just, I'm doing all this stuff. I'm getting this, I'm getting that, I don't care. And I think I would be a little bit more, like, nah, you got to earn that. You can't get that like that. Now we're not doing that, we're doing this. Not saying that I got a good girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I think kids are they're not like us these days, bro.
Oh, no.
They totally different. We got told no so much. And I don't know if we got told no because our mother and father didn't want to give it to us or they just didn't have it to give to us.
Well, sometimes, I think a lot of times we got told no just because they were annoyed with life, bro. Like, get out of here, I got bills to pay. Like,
and we had to figure it out, though. But that made us figure it out. Yeah. That made us figure out life. You know, I was talking to my homegirl today, and she was telling me about her son, And, you know, she was just like, yo, he messing up at school right now. And then, you know, man, I don't know if I'm sending him back because he was in college. And she's like, yeah, I just made it too easy, man. I left money in his account. He just spent up the money. And I'm like, yo, and I thought about it. Sometimes we give our kids so much and we don't know how to say no. And she's like, yeah, I'm not sending him back there. And I said, how he felt? And I'm still like going, yo, how he felt. And I had to stop and go, no, she's doing the right thing because he can't squander that fucking 40 to 30,000 she got to put up.
But you know, but you can't help. You can't help because you know we're parents and our children are always going to be delicate. I mean, like look at today. We on the phone, and I'm like, yo, there's a chance I might have to go away for 5 months. So he's like, yo, what you gonna do with your daughter? Mind you, my daughter be 21 in November, bro.
I did.
I'm like, yo, Styles, she be 21
I forgot,
in 3
though.
months.
They babies to be in
like
my
she's
head.
in college. She has a job. Like,
I'm like, yeah, what you going to do? I said, damn, man, I'm going to have to go check on her every week or something. Like, because
it's so crazy because I had thought the same thing until I had the conversation with her. And she was looking at me like, Dad, I'm about to be 21 years old.
You know, and I was out the house at 18. Like,
this is what I'm saying.
You know, 19, I was in my own apartment. And
This is what I'm
20.
saying.
I'm like my mother didn't even know I was at 21, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't call home, she didn't know where I was at.
Yeah.
So, you know, we don't think like that. So I think nowadays we tell our kids yes to so many things. And I feel like this is why these kids, they stay in the house longer. They don't kind of, you know, leave from under the wing. You know what I mean? I think we got to tell our kids no so they could advance more in adulthood. You know what I'm saying? Because right now it's good, but that shit ain't cool when you got a 20-year-old, 25-year-old, and a 30-year-old that can't get it together.
Yeah.
That shit ain't cool. It's cool when they 6, 7, and 13 and 15. I'm gonna give him this. I'm giving her that. But when they 25 and they still ain't catching that shit.
That's the crazy thing. Like I was so proud of my daughter because when she left over there, like a week later, I see her like sending out resumes, and I'm like, "You looking for another job?" She's like, "Yes." She's like, "I like the way it feels to make
My money, yeah.
yeah, like,
yeah,
you know
definitely.
what I mean?
That independence is a motherfucker, man. So, yeah, you know, that's a good thing, man. So I don't mind telling the kids no, man. I don't mind telling the kids no. This is something I saw, too, the other day, man. It kind of bothered me, too, a little bit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It bothered me just a tad bit. It was The Game, man, and he was on this some podcast, something like that.
Oh, that was crazy.
And he was talking to Black China moms, Tokyo, I think that's her name. And he was talking to her, and he basically was like, yeah, don't be mad at me because I turned your daughter into a pretzel. And he was
talking about how good her head is.
Head is. And I'm like, yo, my nigga,
But you know what? But Tokyo ain't no better, bro.
Still don't matter, bro.
No, it don't. You absolutely right.
Still
but
don't matter,
what I'm
bro.
saying is she ain't no better, bro.
Like it's something, I don't care if they was just doing it for the views and they talked about it beforehand or whatever. But
some things are sacred, man.
Yeah, I'm talking the game, man. Like, you can't do that shit to nobody moms, man. Like, that shit is just highly disrespectful. That shit ain't cool. Like, anybody that liked that shit or thought that shit was cool, y'all fucking ignorant bird-ass niggas too, bro. Like,
nothing's sacred no more,
yeah,
bro.
you don't do that shit to nobody mother. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Nothing's sacred
if
no
she
more,
done,
bro.
you did all kind of shit from here to Mexico with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't say that shit to nobody moms. Be like, yo, somebody mother. Like,
welcome to the new culture.
I don't care if her mother was on crack. I'm not talking to her moms. Like, that's still your moms.
Welcome to the new culture where everything goes and, you know, morals are now in the basement, bro.
Yo, kids, man.
Standards have dropped so goddamn low that it's crazy.
Kids, I don't care what y'all have watched, what y'all see on these shows, y'all hear on these podcasts, y'all see in these videos, man. Respect is respect, man. Especially when it comes to your mother, when it comes to children, we gotta have respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? And nobody should be talking to any mother about no shit like that, man. That shit was
Hell no.
Yeah, that shit was nasty to me, man. That shit was nasty to me, man. That shit was just nasty. And other celebrity news real quick, man. I also seen Joe Budden. He was talking about how men don't even know that they be getting abused.
They be in abusive
relationships and shit. You know, and I was talking to my friend because I had seen her leave a comment on there, and Joe must have said in the comment basically like, yo, she was burning my clothes, and then, you know, I fought her off from burning my clothes.
Yeah, he
and
said he tried to grab her,
I accidentally
and he hurt her
her wrist. And she like, all he got to say is that he accidentally hurt her wrist, and that ain't no accident. He should have put his hand on first. But I'm like, yo, Are you crazy?
She's burning his clothes.
She burning his clothes. Anybody, you know, that's like a man coming home and he finding some. She said, yeah, but he probably did something. She said he probably did something. She probably found something in his phone.
But that still doesn't give her
The
justification to
burn
touch
his
his
shit.
property or to do it. And this is the thing. Everybody's on this kick of validate my feelings, right? I need you to understand that your feelings are always valid, right? But the problem is your behavior, how you react off of those feelings is what you need to be accountable for. Yes, your feelings are always valid, but the way you react isn't.
Yeah, man, I just thought, yeah, it's irresponsible. Because if a man came home and he went in your phone, he found you cheating, don't give him the right to punch you in your face.
Nope. As a matter of fact, as a matter
he
of
can't punch you in the face.
As a matter of fact,
that shit is crazy.
How about he can catch you on your phone with another man? He could be the one paying the bill for that phone. He could be the one that bought the phone. Legally, he cannot take that phone.
Yo, listen, man, I already know that, man. Listen, man, you ever bought a girl a phone, she don't even text you back on the phone that you bought?
No, I haven't.
It's happened to me. It has happened to me.
No, I haven't.
I bought a phone for a woman and she don't even text
Only
me
woman
back.
that does that is the daughter, bro. Only woman that I've ever bought a phone for that doesn't text back is the
don't
daughter.
even text me back. Don't even call me back. Make me wait 2-3 hours.
That's crazy.
Yo, listen, man, that's how life be, man. And you can't go over there and take that phone and break that shit. You know, but it's funny though, because I laugh about that shit because I seen that in her comment, and it is funny because you could do that to your child. You take your child phone back that you bought.
No, you can't.
You can't. Why not?
Yo, bro.
You can't take your kid's phone. Niggas take their kid's phone back all the time. Don't get these kids fucked up out here.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
My man, you know him too.
Yeah.
One of the most amazing fathers I know. Was on his way back from the city, saw his daughter in the train station. She was cutting class, right? She was on her phone. Took her phone and said, come to my place of business after school to come get your phone. Do you know that later that day, the cops came and arrested him?
So wait a minute, you can't take it. Parents take phones all the time.
Bruh, do you know that later that day the cops came and the cops said they didn't want to do it, but being that they were called, they have to.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
But of course, you know the mother had something to do with that too, because the mother's the one that called.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
That's nuts. Yeah, I never heard of that one.
Once again, this is the treatment that fathers get.
Yeah, I never heard of that one. But yeah, you know, like I said, man, so it's crazy, man. Like, it's crazy. So, yeah, men do get abused out here. Men do get abused. Men do get, and everybody thinks
and no one takes it serious.
And everybody thinks abuse is just physical. It's not just physical, it's verbal. You got a lot of chicks, a lot of women that talk to men.
It's
you
emotional,
bitch ass
it's
nigga,
mental.
You fucking pussy, you this, that, you know what I'm saying? That's abuse too.
Provocation is definitely abuse.
You know what I'm saying? Abuse come in all different forms, man. And, you know, men, speak up for yourself, man. Don't be scared, man. Don't be scared to speak up for yourself or go find yourself some help, man. Because that's important. You shouldn't be out here just taking any kind of ass whooping mentally, physically, emotionally, and none of that, you know what I'm saying? And women, the same thing. Go out there and go do what you got to do and make sure you make sure you call your older brother, you call police, you tell somebody, you know what I mean? If anybody's being abused, y'all should really go speak about it. Man, women, or child, you know what I'm saying? And really go tell somebody and seek some help. But yeah, I do say men do get abused out here too, and it's frowned upon, and people don't take it seriously. They're like, oh, he could deal with that, he could hold that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't.
Matter of fact, if you report it, they'll probably call you. They'll call you sassy.
Yeah, you be.
I hate that word.
You be sarsaparilla.
Yeah, everything is sassy now. Oh, that's sassy.
Yeah, you be zesty out here, man. You be real zesty. But look, man, that's it. This all we got for y'all this week, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. We ain't got.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, we ain't got too much more for y'all this week, man. Sorry for the layoffs, man. You know, we took that 2-week vacation, didn't even think about July 4th. And then we went away July 4th, but we here though, man. We here, man, and you know we here with Woodstack, man. Come to Wood Steezy.
Wood Steezy,
Shout out
Tico
to,
forever.
Yeah, shout out to Allie and Denisha and Dusty Ass Suave. You know what I'm saying?
Swizzle.
You know what I mean? Keep liking and sharing and subscribing, man. And we love y'all, man. Any questions, Any
Hit us at the Brooklyn Boys Radio at gmail.com.
there you go, man, or leave it in the DM and we here, bro.
Brooklyn
We out.
out.